In December last year, that Progress in International Reading Literacy study reported that almost 80% of grade 4 learners in South Africa are unable to read with comprehension. Reuphus Leso is a Wits Honours Graduate who is specialised in early literacy, and for the past 5 years he's been practising as a foundation phase teacher and recently starting his own reading classes and reading to young children to cultivate the culture and the love of reading in them, which also helps increase their vocabulary. He joins us now, and welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us. Now, for the benefit of our viewers who might not have the first part of the interview, you have adopted an approach of dressing up. Is that effective?
Very effective. Thank you, Simpiwe, for having me, and a good morning to the viewers at home. Dress ups, the method is it's effective. It leaves the children wowed, and like I said, it's not because you want to make the lessons extra fun for them, but you also want them to retain the vocabulary in their long-term memory, and that means you want to achieve something, and what you want to achieve is a build-on of vocabulary. Does it help though in concentration levels in the kids? It does. Okay. It does. For the children to sit, you train them. It's not easy, but you train them. I mean, I read from between 20 to 7 to 7:15, and it's hard for children to sit at the carpet and listen to somebody speaking and reading, or chatting to them at that time. But if you dress up and you work on their concentration span, it literally increases, and they become better at that. You also touched on something very important, and you said that language is actually a barrier, and you introduced this program, to introduce children to the mediums of instructions at schools. How do you measure the success of this program? I'm going to measure the program on a micro scale. I'm going to measure it from where I come from and what I've been doing with the group that I've been working with. The children have managed last year. I'll talk about last year. Last year, in a class that I taught, which was grade 4, because I've taught foundation phase, and in 2016 I opted to move up with the children that I was teaching in grade 3, and I did the reading, and I introduced what we call a quiz, and with reading plus the quiz, which is another method that I use. The children have retained, not all of them, but everybody had moved. Everybody had moved and everybody had gained something. But there were a few children in a class of plus or minus 42 who have retained at the end of the year, who have retained 360 words. And those children, by retention, I mean they knew the words, they could decode the words, they could put the words into sentences, and they could use the words appropriately. And the method of reading has actually enormously shown a progress, not only for the fact of children loving to read or wanting somebody to read to them, but also it has cultivated the love of reading, and it has been beneficial to the children and also in their learning. And what does it take to put this together? I mean, for those who want to start, where do they start? Walk into a bookstore and buy a book. Read a book I always say, practice it with your family. If you have got a niece or a nephew and you just try it with your family, and you try it with little children around your block or little children around where you're living, if the children are buying into your story, if the children are loving it there and they are excited, it will definitely work with the other children somewhere else. And what's your vision for your academy? The vision for my academy is I want to see particularly a black child reading fluently. I want to see a black child striving for accuracy. I want to see a black child loving books, not trashing them down because they don't understand. I want to see a black child coming into a class where books are just a norm, where children are reading constantly, and they're reading throughout the year, not only in that specific week or in that specific month where you have things like literacy week. I want to see children reading, and this academy, it has all the tools to give those children so that they can become fluent, skilled readers. All right, Leso, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Great chatting to you. Thanks for having me. That is Reuphus Leso of the Bright Stars Academy talking to us about the reading program he started to help young learners with listening skills while at the same time increasing their vocabulary. This is Morning Live. Your sport starts right now.